alongside Mr. Waqar Yunus. Very warm welcome, and he's put that into orbit to welcome you. Wood is continuing from where he left off in the last game.
Wow, that's a great start from Australia. Excellent start.
That's an aberration. A dot ball to Wood is an aberration.
Yeah, you got to be perfect with the lengths. This is not a big ground, so you get your lengths wrong, batter's gonna really take you on. Just hit it straight, and that's gone for 4. Very, very good start from the Australians.
Yeah, Rakibul has missed his mark completely, and that's right in his alley to go. Straight. He's chosen a lovely area as well. It's not the biggest of boundaries, especially straight down the ground. Wood gets the boundary. Solid start for Australia. Slightly away from the hitting arc. That's what he wanted to keep, but that was too wide.
Bowling straight. There's a risk of picking a wicket also, but seen the batters, loves it there. This might be out. This is a big wicket here. Wood, who's been really good in the previous match also, lost his wicket. Australia losing their first.
Eventually, Rakibul figures out an area on Wood's bat that doesn't guarantee distance. The lone fielder in the deep gobbles it up. And Australia, 11 for 1. Wood departs for 10. William Bosisto starts to tick in Hong Kong sixes with a biggie.
No mercy. Again, straighter. And Bosisto's been fantastic at under 19 levels. Started off beautifully.
It would be a wide indeed. As a batter, as much as you understand your guard, you're also understanding your reach so that you can let the ball go if it's a wide delivery. Add more pressure on the bowler. Enough bat. Same region, same result. Bosisto, who's a master of reverse sweeps for 4 in another format, has decided to subscribe to the sixes with the biggies. 24 for 1. Australia and Bangladesh, two heavily stacked sides. Jack Wood, Ben McDermott, they've been excellent. William Bosisto makes it to the playing 6 today, and he's making it count as well. Alex Ross, the skipper. Turned that into a full toss and turns it into a mighty hit.
Australians are going their merry way. That's how they look to play, not only sixes, but also at any level, even in test match cricket. They like to get on with the job. They like to play aggressive cricket. And again, a little bit wide, will not get a boundary. Dot ball or even one of a delivery is a gold here at the sixes, Hong Kong.
That's the format. That's a brilliant hit indeed. Turned it into a full toss, turned it into an innocuous delivery. And those sixes are not ones which are just falling over the rope. They're falling miles ahead. Reverse sweep, what we were talking about, and it's traveled the distance. This is Bosisto at his best.
Lovely. That is great batting. He knew exactly what the bowler is going to look to do. Ball quicker, ball straighter, and use the pace very, very nicely. Short boundary on the offside, but I tell you, would have gone for 6 for any ground.
She's wearing a Hong Kong China shirt, draped in Lanka flag. Bosisto goes big once again. 4 in 4 for Bosisto.
That's not a good bowling. Simple as that. In the previous over, when they picked up Wood's wicket, it was wide outside the off stump. You can't bowl straight to this man.
And this is a no-look shot from Bosisto because he wants the world to look at it, and that's what matters. 5 out of 5 for William Bosisto.
Oh, wow. That is amazing batting. Great swing of the bat. Look at the force going into the ball. Fantastic batting.
Height, yes. Distance, no. And taken. Bosisto's 6-0 game comes to an end. But trust me, it's been one of the most entertaining innings.
I don't think Australia will mind that. The way he was going could have easily taken the game away from the Bangladeshis in the first inning. Yes, they picked up wicket, but the job was done by him. Good catch in the deep. They'll be pleased with this wicket. Bosisto gone for 30, is 49 for 2.
Captain Alex Ross, and he's inheriting 49 for 2, and he'll be mighty pleased to get to this figure in just 2 overs.
Normally in Super Sixes, you think that your weaker bowlers, we should just get them early. No, it's not the case. You've got to get your best bowlers out up front, get up early wickets, and then hope that your weaker bowlers can do the job later on. Teams who have just gone with the weaker bowlers up front, they've just been punished really. Because batters, they don't care who's bowling. They're just swinging their bat. So the idea is to stay away from the arc of the batters, which Bangladesh didn't do in the previous over.
And the arc is ever growing. Either wants to utilize that angle to keep it away from the hitting arc. I think he's got 1 year on commentary, Vakar, sir.
Yeah, even yesterday we saw that the bowlers who bowl a little bit wide outside the off stump, yes, they've given maybe few extra wides. I think you take that and hope that that line outside the off stump, you stay just inside that. That makes the batter to sort of reach outside the off stump. So things become a little harder, maybe not too much, but a little harder. You give yourself a chance as a bowler.
Enough below. McDermott sends it flying. Now Australia believe they're back on track.
I said you give little chance, not much. The length wasn't there. You got to be a little bit fuller. That's a length where a batter can't really take you on, even on the offside. You got to be a little fuller. Am I asking too much from the bowler? I don't know, but that's the only way you can survive on this pitch.
Good comeback delivery. If only the finger could go up by decibel levels. A bit of bat would have saved him there.
No, he's given leg by, so maybe just slipping down. The ball swung a little late. Ronnie tried to pitch it up and try to attack the stumps. Just missed by a whisker, just not much. But umpire was very still. He was thinking, decided to go against it, and I thought it was a good decision by the umpire.
Right. I would have missed the leg stump indeed, and the umpiring has been excellent in Hong Kong Sixers 2025. Doesn't need to play this as much as you practice what to play and where to play it. You also practice leaving it. Khalid Shah, the skipper, leading from the front. UAE picking up a much needed victory. Beating India not easy. Kuwait did it earlier, now UAE. The Associate Nations are throwing their weight. Associate Nations are proving a point. And that's the beauty of Hong Kong Sixers 2025. It's a level field. Catch it is the call, and he's done well. He's done well just about. First cricket, then football. It takes 2 sports to ensure it's not a boundary.
Looking at the over, maybe an odd wide ball, but so far it's been very good. If you give anything under 15, I think it's a good over. Great fielding. There were 2 of them there, but great footwork to save 2 runs for his team. You need every run to be stopped.
Read the slower delivery, just enough elevation. Ronnie Heather is wondering why doesn't the fielder in the deep have a jetpack for a jersey? 3 gone, 67 for 2. .67 for 2 at the halfway stage, Australia. Jishan tried his level best to catch the last ball. The ball went flying over him. Time for spin. And he'll only be watching the ball fly like a kid watching a balloon go by.
Another really good shot. It went flat and it went very quickly to the boundary. That was too close, but he knew if he gets under it, he can clear the boundary. This time it was too full. Just punched it down for 1.
Let's go down to Grace.
Will Bosisto joins me from Team Australia. The Aussies are together here on the ground. But tell me, are you enjoying your time here in Hong Kong?
Absolutely loving it, Grace. Yeah, it's an amazing city. We've been very well looked after by all the locals, and the cricket's great fun. Plenty of big hits. Another 6 behind us there. So, yeah, absolutely loving it, and looking forward to see what the next couple of days holds.
What's the strategy? See ball, smack ball, 6?
To be honest, there's not much strategy in 6-over cricket. It's, yeah, try and clear the boundary as many times as you possibly can.
Are you enjoying playing this 6 overs side format? I mean, it's a lot fast-paced, and obviously a T10 and then T20. You guys are all big bash players, but yeah, are you enjoying the smaller format and challenge?
Yeah, cricket is just getting faster and faster and less overs, and yeah, I think ability to adapt as a player and just work out what's required for the format is pretty key. So yeah, we've taken a pretty aggressive approach as an Aussie side, just looking to clear the boundary as many times as we can, and we're all having an absolute ball.
It's your first time here in Hong Kong, and there's so many awesome activities to do outside of the cricket. What have you guys been leaning into the most?
Yeah, we've been told there's a beautiful trail hike up. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to come back to you. But yeah, we're going to do that, I think, after play today. Yeah, and we've been to a few lovely bars and had a few lovely meals and things like that. So it's been absolutely beautiful.
Oh, we'll enjoy your time here in Hong Kong, and thanks so much for the chat. Good luck today.
Thanks, guys.
87 for 2 after 4.
.87 for 2 Australia after 4, and they mean business. They're looking to put a big total here.
Massive hit, and it was 6 the moment it left the bat. Inch tape, please.
What I really like about the Aussie batting is that they're not looking to go across the line. They're looking to hit straight, or maybe Max is cow corner. Not really going across. There you go. Once again, similar ball, similar hit, same result. Fantastic hitting. 14 sixes in 4.2 overs, only 1 boundary.
Cross seam delivery. The slot gets bigger, and the 6 gets bigger. The SG balls flying, much like Cathay Pacific. Thank you to all our sponsors: Vanny, Leisure and Culture Service Department, SNS Hospitality, Conrad Hong Kong, Plus Group, Lifelight, Tutor ABC, Arena of Sports, who've been excellent. Here goes again. This is hat trick of 6s. 100 comes up for Australia.
Well, this is throwdowns. Just in the same area and the same result last 3 deliveries. All he's got to do is just swing his bat. Ross is playing very well. 34 of 8 deliveries. Everyone's running to the bowler, telling him, what are you doing? And they're right. You've got to get it full or a little short. Just don't bowl in that region where you've just been bowling.
And this one bounce over the rope. 3 sixes and a boundary.
Well, at least he's saved 2 runs. The ball was there. He just miscued it a little bit. Maybe a little bit too wide for him. He was searching for a similar delivery. Just landed inside. Still a very good over for Australia. 22 off it. Still 2 balls to go. 109 for 2. There is an over left after this one. Bangladesh all over the place.
Not a bead of sweat with those 3 sixes and a boundary. The ease factor has been excellent to watch. Goes again. Gets 6 again. This is some hitting of the cricket ball.
Again, cross seam going around the wicket, but the length was perfect. Bowling machine, as Clarkey says.
Once again in the slot and once again in the parking lot. 5 sixes in that over. 1-2, 1 for 2. $121 for 2. Ross gets to a half century in 11 balls and says thank you for the opportunity with the bat.
I think it's the quickest 50 in this tournament this year. No look shot. He didn't have to look, actually. There was some hitting by the Aussies. Ross was on fire. Applauded by his friend, his mate McDermott from the other end. He's just been watching him play those shots. Great entertainment.
Chris Green, the new man in. Absolutely, Bakarji. McDermott, who had the best seat in the house, now at the business end. Just over. 6 it is. Not for the lack of trying. McDermott uses muscles with timing.
Well, McDermott says, okay, Ross is gone now. It's my turn. And he's taking it from him. It was wide outside the off-stump. Length was just there for him to just open the blade. It wasn't far away from the fielder, but it was hit so hard, had no time to jump. The timing of jump wasn't there.
Good change-up. Good change-up. And a dot ball is priceless at this stage.
Well, this is the first time I'm seeing somebody has tried to bowl a bouncer, because batters are all searching for either a yorker or a wide length or a length ball. Nobody's expecting a real good bouncer, and that was some bouncer. Went quickly, and it was just a perfect length and line also.
Height, yes. Distance, plenty. McDermott adding more chapters to the book called Stand and Deliver.
Well, I was thinking that this pitch has gone a little slower now because we already played one day. Plenty of cricket is being played on this surface, but no. This pitch is playing really, really well. Full marks to the ground staff. They have prepared a pitch where bowlers going to hate them.
McDermott, who's made his mind up that he wants to play the last 3 deliveries as well. Green hasn't faced a delivery. McDermott hasn't let one go. Who cares about the intended part of the bat? The result is the same.
148 is the highest we saw yesterday. That's in danger. There's every chance that Australia will break that. Edgy, but there was a pace on ball that carried to third man for 6.
Now, tactically, if he scores a boundary, then he can stay there for the final ball as well. If he scores a 6, then a new batter comes into place to play the final ball.
Do they really care? He's going to go for 6.
Boy, does he go for a 6. McDermott reaches his half century, and a seat is waiting for him in the dugout, which will be filled with praise.
Well, he's happy to go after hitting that 6. 24 of this over, 51 by McDermott of 14 deliveries. Australia 145 for 2. Hit that 6, hit it hard, a punchy one. I think he was looking to hit a 4, but because he got it right in the middle of the bat, ball just sailed away for 6.
Only happens in Hong Kong 6s. A batter is wondering, why is it a 6 and not a boundary? That's the beauty of this format, isn't it? Now it's gone for 4. It's gone for 4. The highest total ever in 2025 Hong Kong 6s. 149 for 2. Australia mighty pleased with the opportunity to bat.
That record of 148 is broken. That is excellent batting by Australian. We all know how good they are with the bat, and they've proven it one more time. Fantastic batting.
Whether he's learned from yesterday, we'll wait and see. First ball, exactly how Australia have come out. Bangladesh are coming back.
Yeah, it's a good start for Bangladesh. It's a good shot. Even this, the field Chris Green's got. One man on the offside only. And that's a very straight, long off. But the length's got to be right.
High again. Has he got enough of it? I don't think he has. It should be taken. Is taken. A little bit less pace, and Australia have their first.
Yeah, class bowling, a little bit slower than the ball before, similar sort of length, mistimed on this occasion. This is the other thing Australia banks on, is their fielding. Got some good athletes, good safe sets of hands. They're not going to drop those.
Played well, Ross, taking the catch as well. 6 for 1. Full toss. Don't think he's got enough of this. Could be back-to-back wickets. What a catch. You talked about it, Michael Clark. The fielding, that is up there, one of the best we've seen.
Yeah, nicely bowled again from Green. Hitting that leg side at the stumps, making the batter go to where he's got fielders. But again, it's the approach. Energy in at the ball. Batsman knew straight away. He didn't get it. Safe set of hands. 2 hands to it. Another wicket down. Bangladesh, 6 for 2.
Mossadegh Hossain then in on a hat-trick, and they've got to keep going. Still need 144. Green, what pace is he going to bowl? A little bit slower. Just happy to push a single. They can't do that, Bangladesh. They've got to keep going.
Yeah, got away with that. Rank full toss. Here's the last wicket again. Doesn't get the length he wants, but it's mistimed. Good safe set of hands out of deep mid-wicket.
Only one man out there. Michael Clark told you that. It's sliced away for a 6-over extra.
Yeah, that's a nice shot. Again, use the angle that Green's bowling from around the wicket. If he gets too straight, you can use that offside angle. Open the face. Mid-off's very straight, or long-off's very straight. So it's smart batting.
Underneath it, not enough. 3 wickets in the over for Chris Green. Australia on fire.
Deary me, mistimed again, straight down Longo's throat. Chris Green can't believe it. Here's another look at it. It's in the slot, probably too full to get underneath. Times it well, but hits it flat, straight down Longon's throat. Young South African fans are happy. 13 for 3.
What a start for Australia. Bangladesh in big trouble, 13 for 3. Only quick bowler in the Aussie attack dealt with first ball.
That's a beautiful shot. Yeah, and this is timing. Not looking to overhit it. Outside off stump line, but it's the length. Paced off from Andrew Ty first ball. But there's that bat face, opening it up and slicing it over the offside.
Better length in the air. Possible catch. Is a catch taken. Australia do not drop catches. And they have their fourth.
Wow, can you believe it? 19 for 4. It's either 6 or out at the moment. Bangladesh picking out the fielders. And the Aussies saying thank you very much. This is a better length. Not as full as the ball before. Good safe set of hands into the sun as well. Another wicket down. 19 for 4.
Rakabal in at number 6. Got to keep going. Even though Bangladesh look like they're going to lose this, they're still involved in it. The second part of the competition. Easy catch. Wood is not going to drop that.
We liked it, Ty, as well.
Top edge. Ben McDermott couldn't get up there, given 4 runs.
Still some pace in this surface. It's good, fast, short pitch delivery. It takes off. Just out of the hands of the keeper, but it's good pace. Does him for speed. One of the things Andrew Ty does very well. Changes his pace. He's got a good fast bouncer, but a lot of variations, a lot of different slow balls.
Is that one of those slower balls you talk about? Yeah, you're right. He has got a lot of variations. Good bowl, experienced bowler as well. This surface has been excellent throughout this competition. It was last year, it played really well. There is another surface that has been cut out, so whether they swap over to a different surface for finals days tomorrow, we'll wait and see. This will be clipped away for a boundary, a less dramatic over as we saw before. 15 from it, Bangladesh 28 for 4. Looks like Green's going to go again. 3 overs in his first wicket. Nearly a wicket with his first ball.
How has that missed the stumps? Wow. See this a lot in this format. Keep you standing back to the stumps. Batter comes down the wicket. I don't know how that missed being bowled.
He's got cover out there. It's good. I think he learnt from yesterday. He tried to bowl over and round and then hit down the ground. South Africa versus Pakistan. Pakistan win the toss and decided to have a bowl first. Remember, they became top of that league, all equal points, the most 60s. That's why they're at the top. Brilliant from Green. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's nice. There's that perfect Yorker. Get it full, get it straight. Batter misses, you hit, aiming at those stumps, that big toe of the batter.
Shouldn't be a fielder out there, isn't? Straight into the stands, another 6.
Yeah, once again, utilising that line from around the wicket, hitting up over cover. Surprised a lot more batters don't do this to Green, especially if the keeper's back. Use your feet, stay leg side of the ball, and open up that offside, because he's not a big spinner of the ball.
Again, that is a really good shot down the ground. You're right. Use the angle also he's creating from around the wicket as well to go over the offside.
The other thing, I think you can go back in your crease as well to Green, because he tries to hit that Yorker regularly. So just try and play around with his length if you can. Get him mixing it up. Pushing the keeper back on this occasion. Bouncer.
Here's a bouncer. Guess what? Dealt with 3 sixes in a row for Bangladesh. 19 from his last over. 3 overs are done. 47 for 4. Wood into the attack. Apologies, Bosisto into the attack with his right arm off spin. Now then, was that a chance? That is Wood out there.
Yeah, it looks similar from behind, running in the bowl as well. That one gets over the rope. It's a good shot. Arm ball, a little bit of angle in. Not out of the middle, but good enough. Good effort though from Wood.
Every ball now has to go. 34 required and over. It's got to go. Every single ball has to go out the ground.
Yeah, length is so important here, isn't it? But then you hear that length, batter's just going to swing through the line.
Good length. Similar to how Green bowled. Ball and straight. Change of bat. He's coming out.
One with the bigger middle, I would imagine.
One with a cannon on it or something. Just gone up to 6 a ball now, 36 and over. That's what they need. Looks like Australia will go through to the semi-finals, and they deserve that with the performances they put in yesterday and today. One of them. Has he got enough of it? Doesn't look like he has. Just gets enough.
See the new bat, Corky, it works. The old bat, he would have been caught it long off. This one with an extra bit of wood, bigger middle. Not completely out of the middle, but gets enough on it.
Just gets it over. 19 from the first 4 deliveries. Still 19 from 5 deliveries. Still not seen England play yet. They're in a quarter-final. Not even seen them on the pitch. Have they actually turned up at any stage? Number 6. Finished the over, 25 from the over. 4 overs have gone, 72 for 4.
I was quite happy with that. Two metres off the boundary, though. I probably should have caught my boss.
149, highest score in Hong Kong 60s. Australia have got that. What a performance. McDermott with 50, Ross with 50, and Bangladesh in trouble. 78 from 12, that's not going to happen. Wood into the attack. Given a wide. I must say I have seen England at the ground. They actually have tossed up. That's as far as they've got.
Yeah, they'll be keen to get out there, there's no doubt about it. Time on the field. Yeah, that's an absolute pie. That's hit out of the ground, and rightly so. Very short, very slow. Got what it deserved.
Absolutely into the surface and just sat up to say, hit me as far as you want. Better chance. Is there a chance of a catch here? Gets in a good position. What a catch. Really good. Ran in a long way. Good diving effort from the fielder. They're 5 down.
Yeah, once again, some great catching from Australia. Looked like Green out there at deep cover. Comes in full speed. Batsman's unsure. Yeah, it's a great set of hands. He's a very good field. Australian fielding, outstanding. Another one down for Bangladesh, 79 for 5.
South African shirts? I couldn't see before.
Last man now. And just take the strike. There's no point. Game is done and dusted. Australia have well and truly got themselves into a semi-final. Excellent performances from all of their players in day one, day two. Whoever comes up against this Australian team tomorrow, well, they're going to have to try and have a plan to take them on. It will be a boundary, just a couple of bounces.
Again, a bit short. No one out in that leg side. Doesn't come out of the middle. But the placement's perfect. No one back there. High on the bats. Much needed boundary.
Nice end from Wood to finish off his over. 11 from it. 5 are gone, 83 for 5. Ross to bowl the last over. Don't worry about it. They've just got to try and get themselves in the middle of a bit of fun. Game is gone for Bangladesh.
Yeah, this is probably something opposition teams can look at. Couple of part-time spinners the Aussies got. Under pressure, if they bowl that length, they're going to find a few more of these go over the fence.
I don't know, taking Australia on tomorrow, would a team bat or bowl first again? And what do you reckon?
I'd put runs on the board against Australia. Try and get a big score. Try and take their part-timers down. You know you're going to get a lot of spin. Andrew Tye, big appeal. Missing leg stump. Andrew Tyes are only quick, so you know you're going to get a lot of spin. Oh, I think runs on the board. Then you've got to obviously look to take a couple of wickets early. But their power, the Aussie power, no matter what total they're chasing, I think they'll back themselves. Boy.
Nice time for a Coca-Cola. Nice cold, crisp Coca-Cola. Bit of ice in it. Nice glass. Slow and slower. Brilliant.
Yeah, wow. That's very slow. That's tossed up. No pace to work with.
Absolutely brilliant. Just keep taking pace off. Maybe he could be their secret weapon, Ross, tomorrow.
Yeah, he might be with the bat, not with the ball. But he's doing a good job here. Just the 6 off the first delivery. 4 dot balls.
Just a commanding position they find themselves in. A brilliant day for Australia to get themselves through. Half century for Ross. An over where he's only consisted of one boundary, I was going to say, 1-6. Finishes it with a 6. But defeat for Bangladesh and Australia through to the semi-final. A win by 54 runs.
Yeah, brilliant from the Aussies. Too good. Outstanding with the bat. Very first ball went for a maximum. They continued on from there. I'll be happy. Form continues.
Yeah, excellent from them. They set a big total and put Bangladesh under pressure. 149 is what they set.